Every 4 years, one country gets the phone call. You are hosting the World Cup. And for about 5 minutes, it feels incredible. Then the bills start arriving and everything gets very complicated and very fast. So what actually happens to a country that hosts the World Cup? The money, the stadiums, the promises, and what is left behind when the last fan goes home. The World Cup 2026 is happening right now, hosted by the United States, Canada, and Mexico. Let us look at exactly what that means. Every country that bids for the World Cup hears the same story. Millions of tourists, billions in revenue, jobs, infrastructure, a legacy that lasts generations. For 2026, FIFA is projecting $40.9 billion in additional global GDP. 5 million fans expected to attend matches across 16 cities. Up to 150,000 temporary jobs created across the 3 countries. Hotels fully booked, restaurants packed, local businesses seeing record sales. It sounds perfect, but economists tell a slightly different story. For a country like the United States, whose economy is the largest on earth, a projected $17 billion boost amounts to less than 0.1% of GDP, basically a rounding error for the American economy. Mexico is actually the relative winner here, with an estimated $3 billion in benefits representing up to 0.5% of its GDP, a much more meaningful impact. Now let us talk about what nobody mentions in the press release, the cost. Host cities do not get a share of FIFA's revenue. FIFA keeps that, but host cities get all of the costs: security, transport, infrastructure, upgrades. In Foxborough, Massachusetts, a small town of just 18,000 people, officials estimated $7.8 million just for local public safety costs tied to 7 matches. That is a town of 18,000 people being asked to fund a global event they did not choose. And economists are blunt about the math. Andrew Zimbalist, an economist at Smith College, said it plainly. None of the host cities will benefit economically from the World Cup because they do not get the revenue, but they get the cost, which can run well over $100 million per city. So why does every country still desperately want to host it? Because money is only one part of the story. To understand what can go wrong, you have to look at Brazil 2014. Brazil spent $11 billion hosting the World Cup. More than $3 billion of that went on building and renovating 12 stadiums. Before a single match had been played, Brazilians were already in the streets. A country where 35% of the population lived in poverty was spending billions on football stadiums. Then the tournament ended, and the stadiums, that cost hundreds of millions each to build, started collecting dust. In Manaus, a city in the middle of the Amazon jungle with no major football team, they built a 44,000-seat stadium that hosted exactly 4 World Cup matches. Then, nothing. In Cuiabá, the stadium was shut for emergency repairs. Just 7 months after the World Cup ended, Brazil's brand new stadiums ended up hosting weddings, children's birthday parties, religious events. The mayor of Rio said it himself, "When I look back on 2014, it is not good. Brazilians have not benefited. There is still regret." Right now, in 2026, the USA, Canada, and Mexico are living this in real time. 48 teams, 104 matches, 16 cities, and an entire planet watching. The bills will come. Some promises will be broken. Some stadiums will sit empty when it is over. But right now, none of that matters. Right now, there is just football. Consider leaving a like and subscribing. It really helps the channel grow. Thank you for watching. Until next video.